Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Speak Life Podcast. I am your host, Sharice. I hope your day is going well. I hope you had a wonderful weekend and everything is going the way you planned it. Today's topic is something that I've been working on lately. I'm in the process of writing a book called When Happily Ever After Doesn't Happen. And through this process of writing this book, if you're a writer, you understand what I'm saying. I am in a position where I have to remember and I have to relive some painful things that happened in my life. And as I go through each detail, and it's not only about broken relationships. You see, I've had 2 failed marriages. I've experienced the loss of a child. In my earlier life experiences, I had to drop out of college in the beginning, and I had to work on jobs that people treated me horribly, and the jobs were horrible. I've put up with a lot. So as I go back in my mind, and one of my dearest church mothers used to say, roll back the curtain. As I roll back the curtain in my memories and I see the struggles that I went through as a single parent, the struggles that I went through, and I look at my life now, and I see very clearly things don't always stay the same. So I'd like to encourage someone this morning and let you know that things don't always stay the same. Now, if you stay the same, they'll stay the same. But if you evolve and change and keep going towards the mark and pushing forward, then those changes will come. And it's funny because my mother would always tell me everything must change, and that's in the Bible. To everything there is a season. There are seasons where we have to go through things. It's inevitable. We have to have those experiences. And everybody's experience is different. Some people are struggling through life to get through, while others are allowing themselves to check out and not experience anything, not feel anything, which is a very dangerous place. One of the things you have to do is acknowledge where you are. If you want to get out, you have to say, this is a messed up situation. You have to acknowledge. You can't ignore it. You have to say, this situation is messed up. For example, when I first relocated, I was in a really bad situation. I had to juggle things around. I had very small children. I didn't have a job. I had to go on public assistance and food stamps and medical and all of those things. And then I had to take jobs that would not put my income over But in the process of that, I couldn't afford anything. I couldn't afford any more than food and car fare. That was a tough spot to be in, because you have to pay your rent, you have to pay all of these things. And in the beginning, it was a struggle. But then when you want more, you'll search out more. I began to search out programs that would assist me. And then the opportunity presented itself for me to go back to school. And this wonderful woman ran this program at the college where she taught women how to survive. She taught you how to apply for Section 8 apartments. She taught you how to, get grants so that you could finish your education. And if you followed her instructions to the T, you were able to do more than survive, which I did. I did more than survive. And that's how I got from point A to point B. So as I'm looking through my memories and, examining the things that I've been through, feeling those emotions in my stomach, like, wow, how did I get there? How did I not lose my mind? And it's by the grace of God that I didn't lose my mind. It's only by His grace that I didn't completely check out. Oh, I'm not saying I didn't want to check out now. Sometimes the things happen so devastating that you just want to lay in your bed and don't get up. I've been there. Sometimes things happen, you just want to run. Just keep running, keep walking. But there's something on the inside that tells you you can't. You know how many times as a parent, I just wanted to say, you know what, I just want to walk away. I'll give these kids to Aunt so-and-so or blah, 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 and walk away. When they were little. But something on the inside said, no, you can't do that. I remember reading an article on Facebook or seeing it where this young woman was overwhelmed with parenting. She felt trapped. And some people probably said, well, you shouldn't have had all those kids and blah, 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 blah. That's neither here nor there. A person's mental state is very important. Someone should have reached out to her and said, you know what, hey, someone trusting, someone in her circle said, hey, you know what, I'll take the kids for a few hours so you can have a break. That's important. I'm not saying, take over her kids or do anything like that, but sometimes people need a break. Especially these young ones, because how are they going to ever figure out what it is they want to do if they don't have a moment to sit down and think? But some of the things that we've been through in our life is painful. They were very painful. But to see where you are now, to see that the sun does come out tomorrow, regardless of your circumstances, the sun comes out, the sun shines. Life goes on and things change. So you have to remember that things change. Things change for the good, mostly for the good. Yeah, in some situations are getting worse, but for the most part, things get better. Time does change things. Time allows you the opportunity to change things. As long as you're still here on this earth present, time allows you to change things. So no matter where you are in your life right now, try really hard to think of some changes that you would like to make. On my Facebook group, Speak Life, we are working on a 30-day playbook for change challenge. In this challenge, we will examine the things that are happening in our lives. We'll examine exactly where we are, who are we, where are we? What is it that we want to accomplish? What is one goal that we want to accomplish within the next 30 days? What is one change we want to make within the next 30 days? That's the first week of the challenge. The second week is what will we do? Now that we know this, what will we do? The fourth week is pretty much, what are your resources? Who is it that can help you? Is it a mentor? Is it reading? Is it taking a course? What is it that can help you get to the next level? And the last week would consist of putting it into action. And then the challenge starts all over again. It comes with a workbook that has 30 days each. 30 days each for every day of the year. So you can either do 30 days, keep redoing it every 30 days until you look at the end of the year and you see the goals that you've accomplished, that you've worked towards. Looking at your resources. What resources do you have to you? I bet you have so many resources to you, so many people in your life that can help you with some things that you didn't even realize it. That's why you have to take your inventory and realize who it is that supports you, who give you encouragement, who will say to you, hey, I'll help you with that, no problem. There are plenty of people who will help you. I learned that the hard way. Plenty of people who will help you. So don't give up and don't think that, oh, no one's going to help me accomplish these goals. Yes, they will. And that's why it's important to get into a group that can offer you support. So I offer you that opportunity to come into the Speak Life Facebook and make the decision of the changes that you need to make, that you want to make. And examine your life too and see where you are and see where you came from. I bet you'll notice that you're not in the same space that you were before. You're not in the same space you were 10 years ago. You're more than likely in a better place. If you're not, then it's time for you to, it's well past time for you to move. So with that being said, if you have any comments, please share them on my page, Speak Life. And enjoy the rest of your day. And remember to always speak life.